Hey guys, I got another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against MasterHeartGold2220, otherwise known as Raymond, and he leads off with his Uxie, and I start with Keisha, my Frostlass. So I start with Taunt because I know that they always try and do something. I was actually expecting Stealth Rock, but Thunder Wave makes sense too. So I set up a layer of spikes. This is a very generic Frostlass, and it uses U-turn, which kinda ended up screwing me over, but it was still pretty predictable. So he goes out into a Starmie, and I know I'm gonna die, so I go with the Destiny Bond, but I was really shocked when it outspeeds me right here and hits with Hydro Pump, and yeah, that's the end of Keisha, so just watch the health go down and okay, so here I send out Gold Beetle, my Scizor, which I was expecting a switch, so I went with Pursue, but that Starmie is spexed and it does not want to leave. So I'm right here, I'm like, oh crap, it's going to KO my Gold Beetle. But then, bam, 15 left, and Pursuit is still going to kill it even though it hasn't switched. So, yeah, wish that Starmie would have died a little sooner, but at least it's out of the way. So, now he sends in a Scizor of his own, and it's also a shiny Scizor, so now it's like really cool. But I have to switch out, so I bring in my field generator, Magnezone. Basically the perfect Scizor counter right there. Until they make a fire type priority move, that is the perfect Scizor counter. So it does another bullet punch because it's either banded or it doesn't have U-turn, so it's just stuck. And I hidden power fire and take that thing out. Yeah, Magnezone is awesome. And I get a little health back from lefties, but it's not really gonna matter much because Salamence comes in, and I don't have too much for a Salamence, so I just go with the explosion here, but it outspeeds me and it does end up KOing me with a flamethrower. Yeah, I didn't know that it would KO. I was also expecting a Dragon Dance, so either way, fail on my part. So I send in Glitch, and I was sure he was going to switch, predicting the obvious Ice Beam. But no, I don't know, he doesn't want to switch. He might be spexed from this, but that would be really weird. Nah, I don't think he's spexed. I think he's just... I don't know, he might be. So I get a little back from lefties, because this is a subplot Porygon-Z. He's the subplot of my whole team. And the Ice Beam is definitely going to KO it. I was thinking it might have a Yachi, I think that's the Ice Weakening Berry, but it didn't. So, there goes Salamence. And now he sends out a Metagross, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I keep Magnezone? But Magnezone probably wouldn't have done much anyway. So I send in Gold Beetle to die. He's not going to do too much at 15 health. yeah, Bullet Punch takes me out even though it's not very effective. So, and I make the worst misplay ever here. I send in Doomdozer, my Aggron, because I'm like, oh, it could take a Bullet Punchy Earthquake. I completely forgot about Earthquake. Ugh. So yeah, the first appearance of my awesome Aggron is it getting one-shotted by a Metagross. That was so stupid. So yeah, next I send in all aboard the Heat Train. No. He's my Scarfed Heatran, so I go for a Fire Blast, but he switches into Uxie, and I hit it with the Fire Blast. It does pretty much half, but with lefties it'll do a little less than half, so it won't be 2-hit and KO'd by it, which sucks, but I only have Heatran and Porygon left, so I just stay in and Fire Blast it again, completely forgetting about Thunder Wave. But I get some hacks here, and Uxie gets burned. So, it Thunder Waves, so now my Heatran is pretty much useless. Because a Scarfed Heatran's paralyzed, that really sucks. And I was hoping the burn would kill it here, but it lives with, like, you can't even see how much HP it has left. It's got so little. So he just sets up rocks because he knows he's gonna die. He actually said he thought he had rocks set up already, so he was just basically wasting a turn. And we both get our lefties, and Uxie then dies to the burn. So now Glitch is stuck facing the Metagross again, and I'm just going to go ahead and Nasty Plot to see if it will bring its damage up to usable levels, but Bullet Punch here is going to do a lot, and so I Nasty Plot, bringing my special attack to like 700 or something. It's crazy how much special attack this thing has. And with leftovers, I was certain, I was positive I would live another Bullet Punch, get a Tri-Attack off, and possibly paralyze or freeze it or something. But it gets a crit. So, yeah, here I'm like, I lose. I completely lose. So I send in Heatran, and he's like, yeah, you sure you're gonna lose? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna lose. So, he just explodes. I was thinking I might survive it if I had full health, but the Stealth Rock actually ended up helping him here. I didn't run any calcs, so I'm not sure, but yeah, Heatran goes down, and he wins. Master Heart Gold wins 1-0, so good game, man. Yeah, comment, rate, sub, and all that stuff. So, bye, peoples.
Pika, pika, pika!